All right, all right, all right. What up with it? Yeah, I'm up in here, man. Just got through watching a little bit of NBA. Had a problem getting my computer going, man. Computer getting played out, so it took a while to get on. I'm here, and I wish y'all quit asking about the mask, man. I'm wearing the mask for a reason, man. Told y'all I got some issues, man. Your man almost died, man. Your man had some serious surgeries. Let me live in peace, man. But what up with it? I'm signing on because y'all talk about how much you miss me and all this old stuff. And now everybody complaining. And to the brother and brothers that say I was taken up for cartoon because I put him on YouTube. I was not taken up for cartoon, and I don't see a reason to take up for cartoon. Cartoon's a grown man, and he handles his business the way he handles it. What I was saying was I seen a video with him and I agree with a lot of the things that he was saying. I have no idea what the hood politics is or was or supposed to be behind his videos. I don't know why he made the transformation. I just know some of the things he said in the video that I seen. That's video, no plural, no multiple videos, just one. He said some things that were factual and on point. I ain't got a dog in the race. You feel me? You know how YouTube is, man. YouTube will change overnight, man. Dudes will switch up on you, talk about you, put you down. Dudes won't step up and speak up for brothers. I was just giving my synopsis or my review of the video that I seen. But other than that, Lakers pulled out a game tonight. LA is balling on top of the Dodger World Series championship. Man, the Rams in first place. Boy, LA is doing their stuff right now, man. It is crazy. What the Kings doing? I haven't seen the Kings but once. Derek Lewis, what up? Purrs, what up? Yeah, man. Yes, sir. What's up with it, James? What's going on, man? Yeah, man. They say cartoon is a grown man making grown man decisions. And that's all it is, man. I mean, I'm not privy to what went on in the hood or with the homies. I have no idea. So I didn't speak on that. I can't speak to that. I know it's a viral video going on right now in the hood. Man, that blew up quick, didn't it? Y'all, if you know who I'm talking about, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. Yeah, I'm doing better, man. I'm doing better, but you know, I'm doing a lot better, homie. Good looking out. Hey, matter of fact, you know what? I want get with Danifu, man, and show him how to go live, man, so he could go live on here. Set his phone up on whatever you gotta do, computer, and then he can start coming on live, man. A lot of people want to hear more of what he had to say. A lot of people got questions for him. And as you know, at the premiere, he said he would love to. He's just not up on technology. He said you guys got to teach him. And that way he could come on and hold class with us, man. What up, Slick? Why you out of jail, nigga? You asking questions. You being nosy. What you doing out of jail, motherfucker? God damn, let a brother be, man. Quit asking so many questions, nigga. Oh, yeah, Mr. King LX. You know what I'm talking about, huh? What up, Seattle up in here? Oh, Seattle fans still around, man. I thought y'all was tucked your tail for the rest of the year, man. Yes, I heard about Tony Stacy, man. Uh, Hope everything works out for the brother, man. You know, I ain't got nothing but love for Tony Stacy, man. So, Damn, I can't come home. Oh man, you welcome at home, but asking questions, man. You let me ask some questions. I'm the one do the interviews here, man. I got sent the video earlier. It's all over the social media, man. We ain't tucking no tails around here. Man, y'all let Canada, y'all let the dudes north of the border beat y'all, man. Y'all are a disgrace to America, man. Y'all are a disgrace to all the kids across America and the Dominican Republic and Japan that play baseball, man. But shout out to Cal Raleigh, shout out to Rodriguez, and old boy, what's old boy name? Crawford. Nah, I don't like nobody else on that squad, man. That squad is weak. He says Seattle is Canada Junior. Wow. Kelmac, how did you celebrate the Dodgers winning? In bed, man. In bed, ducking all the Dave Robert fans. Prayers to Big U. Name of my business. What his situation is involving his case. But losing a child is an MF. Yeah, man. You know, last time he was locked up, he lost a brother. This time it's a son. And it's really unfortunate. That's one thing the culture doesn't get you ready for, man, is when you locked up, it don't matter if you're doing a couple weeks or a couple years or a couple life sentences, man. It's very possible, and the reality sometimes is we lose family members, man. So yeah, shout out to him. It's hard to take it when you're locked up. You know, you could take it on the street. It's hard to take it when you're locked up, man. It's one of them situations, man, that you really don't want nobody to have to go through. And to the trolls, the people that's trolling him and don't know him, never met him, you know, just know of him from social media, y'all better pray, man. Y'all better pray because y'all got a lot of harsh things to say and a lot of trolling to do. And you don't know that dude. You didn't know his kid. Obviously, some people that didn't like him love his son. You know, they embrace his son. They love his son. They seen his son come up from birth, and so a lot of people who had love for Draw's son, man, and the stuff y'all doing is just crazy. But be careful, because when that shit come home to roost, you ain't gonna be online trolling nobody. You gonna be somewhere crying like a little bitch. What up with it though, Slick? J Ship, what up? Can you ask F Mac if he can get some interviews in the land? Maniacs and Mac is filling the first and 15. Well, I reached out to him. You know, he didn't really say a whole lot, but I already posted on Instagram and I mentioned on here that I'm trying to get interviews. So if anybody that stomped down or got good stories, or you know what I'm saying, you didn't necessarily have to bang, but we prefer you bang because we want the history first. If we can't get the history out of you and you got some good stories, it don't matter where you're from, reach out, man. I got somebody in Palmdale with a studio and everything, and he's gonna conduct the interviews until I'm all right. Or if I could show up and be there, then I'll show up and be there. But in the meantime, we trying to find ways to get this channel back going, but it seems like nobody's willing and nobody's able to help out. And that's just the reality, and that's just what it is, man. So I gotta fight through it, man. Kev, good to see you getting well. Great to have you back. Thank you. I appreciate that. Appreciate it. What's the topic of the evening? Shit, it's the second live of the day, man. I'm just coming on to shoot the shit with y'all, man. Uh, I don't really too often come on here with a topic, open discussion. Reggie Owens, what up with it? Kiba, what up? Tony Moore, yeah, hamburger soon, man. I'm thinking Sunday or Monday, probably more like Monday, probably after the weekend. I hope to give me a fat burger, man. Yeah, absolutely. A lot of people scared of saying too much. Nothing on your end, Big Kev, but you know how that go. Yeah, I get that. It's always been that way, but at this point, I think most of the people that's willing to speak then already spoke. And also, as I explained earlier today, a few people got at me, and they don't like some of the other channels doing interviews of people they feel like shouldn't have been interviewed, and so they kind of hold me responsible for that. Man, it's kind of funny though, right? But yeah, Indian food. We're here. I'm not eating no Indian food, and I'm not cheering for Dave Roberts. Anything else? Uh, Around my age range is cool, preferably older, and I will accept younger. Absolutely, man. It's gonna be. We trying to turn up, man. It's a well-known rapper that's gonna do the interviews for me. And I reached out to SMAC and told SMAC if he can get somebody, I got a studio and cameras for him that I set up for him, and he could go do the interviews there. But unfortunately, I ain't heard from nobody. So it is what it is, man. I didn't know you weren't feeling well. Oh yeah, where you been at, man? Shit. How you feel about damn homie interviewing everybody in PC? Who? Damn homie. I don't know who that is. So I don't know about it. I haven't seen nobody in PC doing the interview. So I don't have no idea. Greetings to all in the chat. What up with it, Suge? You spoiled us for 7 years with the first gen. Oh yeah, man. But a lot of them dudes died. Some are sick. A lot of people real sick, like grave sick right now, man. Dudes around my age and up. Yeah, not doing too well right now, man. It's just not on the wire. But God bless you all, man. Hope y'all get well. Hope y'all come through with your health situations. And again, man, it'd be nice if some of y'all leave your testimony before you get up out of here, man. Leave your history, leave your story, leave your legacy, and leave something behind for your family and friends and historians to be able to tune in and watch and get a bar of when you go, man. Don't take the history with you. Kevin Williams, what up with it? Yeah, Jay Ship, absolutely. We were blessed to get OG Hawk. Yeah, we never happy, right? It's never enough. I wanted that Hawk again. I wanted Monster Cody again, right? But I wanted Tony Stacy on some gang stuff, not the children books. But unfortunately, can only get people to do what they're willing to do. But yeah, man, rest in peace, Hawk, man. Y'all get the book, How to Eat to Live by the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. It will do you just right. Navy Bean, rest in peace, Hawk, man. Oh yeah, Anthony Brown, it's all good, man. It's all good. I was expecting KP to come on with me. I don't know where KP is. I don't know what happened to KP. I know one thing, I'm not gonna wait all night on him. It's already past my bedtime. Hey, okay, KMV got Monster Cody's last interview. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. How about them words where he said, man, if you ain't messing with Mac, you ain't doing nothing. That's what everybody need to know. That should be a commercial. That should be a promotion here. That should be a viral video so people will understand this is where it's at, man. This library is untouchable, although there are people that go through our library and try and grab the same people. What happened to the Mad Max mask you were wearing during the movie, Kev? I don't know what you're talking about. Huh? Without Kev, a lot of people wouldn't have voices before they passed. Absolutely wouldn't have left their testimony behind, that's for sure. The history that they contributed to the platform. And a Raymond Washington story, not like a banging story, just a good fun time with Raymond. Yeah, that would be good, man. But I don't I don't know if it's anybody left, man, that's willing to talk about that. Them interviews are timeless, Kev. I still go back and watch them. Urban history for generations. Absolutely. Ah, man, T. Rogers would have been a pretty good interview. You know, I'm gonna tell you why I think that would have been a good interview. It would have been different, that's for sure. But T. Rogers was funny and he was charismatic. But also, he know a lot about the early 70s because he was a participant in all those roundtables and the peace treaties, peace meetings, and you know what I mean? He got around. And he told me a few things, but you know, it ain't even worth repeating now that he's not here no more. But T. Rogers wanted money, man, and when I finally got him to contemplate doing an interview, he called me. He said, "I'll do it under a couple conditions." He wanted his own hard drive, and he wanted a full copy of the entire interview uncut, and it was a certain day, and I couldn't meet those needs. I couldn't do it when he wanted to do it, and so we never got it. But prior to that, say he wanted $1 million, and he's not the only one that said that. We got a few others. Dead Eye Clint won $1 million. Few others. I don't know where they're gonna get $1 million from. TV ain't even gonna give you $1 million. You can't never erase our history, and that's for sure. T. Rogers giving his version of events would have been great, especially a sit down with A.C. Moses. You know, T. Rogers hit me up, man. T. Rogers hit me up after the A.C. Moses interview and after the Elgin Trammell interviews. And I don't know if I should even say, you know, how he felt or anything, but he did say Elgin Trammell was his big homie. He did say that. I'll put that on record. He agreed that Elgin Trammell was his big homie. And I'll leave it at that. Congratulations on the Dodgers. Not no hater. That's right, man. That's right. Do a story time on if you can. On a story time on what? Let's not forget Baba Louie. He was a classic. AC was classic. Yeah, man. Oh shit. Got my Batman mask on. Do a story if you can. Let's not forget. Yeah, AC man. I had love for AC man. You know, a couple people. I'm not gonna say a lot. A couple people. Two people that I've interviewed had a problem with AC's story and had a problem with me, you know, liking AC's story. And I'm like, man, that's his story, and his story adds up. Like he's busting out names and you know where they was at and you know their history, and that stuff was adding up, man. So AC, even if he got a couple things wrong, AC was more on point than anybody else. I can tell you that. AC was very on point, man. You know, when we interviewed Monster Cody and Baby Smack came, him and Rockhead showed up. and Smack said a monster. You know, your book is like gang history Bible. And AC, see, Monster had his generation down pat. You know, he'd been to Wyatt, he'd been to 4800 County Jail, he'd been to prison. The SHOE programs are part of CCO, Black African movements. And Monster knew what he knew, and he knew it well. But AC go back before Monster Cody. AC go back to when stuff was forming, from the beginning of Crippin and Pyrus, and when the Bloods unanimously started saying Blood. So AC comes from a different cloth, man. AC had crazy info and names and nicknames and, you know, why this happened and why that happened. Man. So yeah, you can never leave AC out the equation. So yeah, man. It's crazy how the older cats be tripping off stuff from interviews. Their politics is so cutthroat. I see why Rockhead didn't rock with having big homies. Yeah, you know, Rockhead was just bold enough to say it. The youngsters will tell you that in a minute. These YNs, they'll tell you that in a minute. But Rockhead, as an older dude, as our elder, Rockhead wasn't afraid to say it. And he put it out there, and you could see where Cutes was trying to distinguish himself as different from the others, and kind of had similar politics with you know, where Rockhead has similar politics with Cutes. Whereas Monster Cody seen things a little bit different, but still was you know, in the penitentiary going through the racial wars and the black on black wars and, you know, the prison organization conflict and all that stuff, man. So I think that was a really good interview, man. Three dudes that have reputations of being in prison and being vicious at some point, all sitting up there together, man. That was crazy. Surprised nobody tried to duplicate that yet. I know it's coming, but it's gonna be hard to beat them three, man. If you can do a series on discrepancies of interviews you did before, I would, but people get pissed off. People get in their feelings, you know what I mean? And I'm not gonna do that. Uh, I could just tell you if I thought an interview was good or not. Yeah, Jay Ship, absolutely, man. That was a really good interview, man. What you think about the EBT shutdown? Uh, I haven't really thought about it, homie. I really honestly haven't thought a whole lot about it. I don't buy EBT. I don't have EBT. I don't actually function with nobody that I know get EBT that I know of. So, you know, it's unfortunate for those that need it. You know, it's those that need government assistance or rely on it while they're doing bad. It's unfortunate for them. But for those that can get up and work, those that don't have health issues or back problems and just sit at home, you know, maybe it's time to step out in the real world and try to get it without having a handout for your government. You know, it's real tricky in America because a lot of us attack our government and talk bad about our government. We talk bad about America, but yet rely on the government, whether it's health care, whether it's food stamps, whether it's housing, you know what I mean? It's for dental. It's crazy, right? And then, of course, some of us have government jobs. Went in Buddha Market recently. Didn't even know they selling soul food in there. It's fire. Is that right? That's what's up, man. That's what's up. The second gear interview handled a lot of discrepancies in their stories, but it did kind of throw off the vibe of the interview. Yeah, I got some calls after that too, but not too bad. It wasn't too bad. I gotta realize when it comes to gang banging, Crips and Bloods back in the 70s and 80s, everybody's gonna have their own opinion. Some dudes are gonna some dudes went harder than others. Some was part of more history than others. Some didn't take L's like others. So they're not going to always look at things as the same, especially when it comes to reputation, putting in work, and being a stand-up guy, a solid individual. So you're going to get difference of opinions when you start talking to different dudes from the same set, actually. But that goes on everywhere, man. You could do time with somebody, you could mess with somebody on the street, and you think this dude is solid, you think he's hard, and then you meet one of his homeboys, and one of his homeboys is quick to tell you he ain't nobody or he ain't shit. You know, that's one of the downfalls of black gang banging, man. We don't uplift each other and speak highly of one another. We quick to put somebody down to make us look good. You know, when in Buddha Market, yeah, man. Hunger crisis is a terrible situation. How you think third world countries feel right now? But yeah, man. So what else is up, man? What up? Talk to me. I'm surprised nobody's really talking about the Lakers. Like, how are people not talking about the Lakers right now? Are they waiting to see the Lakers start losing? Are they waiting to see when LeBron come back? What's going on? I'm kind of shocked at that. And of course, I'm not shocked at how nobody's talking about the New England Patriots. Yeah, y'all been hating on the Patriots since Tom Brady started winning championships. Y'all was happy when they couldn't win. Now they winning. Y'all don't talk. Man, what's going on, man? We don't talk about winners no more. I do think the Lakers are way better without Bron. I think in a crucial game, playoff game, or championship game, I think LeBron's, uh, I think his smarts and I just think he would help come through in the clutch for them. Yeah, yeah. Y'all don't want to talk about no Patriots. Pretty soon, y'all gonna be trying to talk about the Carolina Panthers. I know some of y'all itching to talk about the Panthers, man. That's KP talking about. Am I still trying to get on my computer? Fool, I've been on 30 minutes. I sent you the link 45 minutes ago. Wish I hadn't bet against the Lakers, but you think Pats can beat 10? You know what? That's one game that I really don't like. I don't like that game, man. I mean, you got to kind of think the Patriots can beat them, but then you looking at the Bucks, and the Bucks just make you think they just high-powered offense. You know what I mean? So it's kind of weird, but I think the Patriots overall have the better team, man. I think they have a more complete team than Tampa Bay do. But I think that game is in Tampa Bay, so it's a little bit scary, man. I already told you I don't do a whole lot of betting on my teams, Derek Lewis. I try to keep my bias out of it, man. I try to stay away from my bias because your bias, when it comes to your team, that could get you in trouble. Ravens will get in as wild card. The Ravens. Who the Ravens play? Ravens play the Vikings. I think the Vikings gonna keep that game super close. I think that's a 3 or 4 point game, And I think the Vikings cover the point spread in that game. They might win straight up, but it's kind of hard to bet against Lamar. So I just think it's gonna be a real close game. Y'all gonna make everybody leave now. Kev, do you think LeBron has sciatica or is bullshit? You know, that's a great question because I was thinking about that last game. He don't look like he's suffering from no sciatica, but you just never really know, man. But here's my thing. Like when your back is messing with you, there's really no time limit. Like he seemed like he's out too long for a bad back, right? Usually your back, when you have if it's not a serious injury like I got, but usually you'll bounce back after a few days, especially a week. In a week, you bounce back in a week. So I don't know what's going on with him. But then, Keith Claus, I think it was Keith Claus that really taught me something, man. I never played on a level as high as LeBron. So I can't really tell you what goes on with an NBA player, man. They jumping high, hard, they running hard, they do a lot of exercising. And so I don't really know, man. I guess if you play basketball or football, even baseball, I guess it could be rough on a sciatica, man. It could be a little more pain and a lot lengthier than a person that just sits on the couch and eat Twinkies. Okay, I already read that. Yeah, so yeah. And we start talking sports, man. Boom, everybody leave. But what's cracking up? Obviously, everybody see a video of Cowboy in the set that surfs, and you don't see the link. Come on, dude. What's wrong with your phone? You got to get you a new phone, homie. I sent the link. You want me to screenshot it? I'll send it to you again, homie. Turn your phone off and turn it back on, man, like you did last time. What's wrong with Twinkies? Ain't nothing wrong with Twinkies. I said a person sitting on the couch at home eating Twinkies, being a coach, being a doctor from your couch, you may not understand what goes on with a guy LeBron's size and play as hard as LeBron does and jump as high as LeBron does with a sciatic situation. LeBron has put some hard miles on. Absolutely, he has. Look good though. His body look good. Man, what's up with Snoop Dogg? He ain't trying to fund Raymond Watson movie. All that money, and he's supposed to be representing y'all tribe. Shaking my damn head. Uh, he owns the right to be a part of it or not to be a part of it. And can't really be mad at him. There's other people that got paper. But I'll say this. We always talk about people selling out, people running to a white man, people getting done wrong by a Jew. But if your own people won't invest in you, your own people won't help you out, where are you supposed to go? Who are you supposed to, if you want to get to the bag, right? But I'm a little disappointed what is happening with him. I don't know what's happening with him. I just know he had a video that's going viral right now. But you know, it would be nice if Snoop became a part of that. You know what I mean? I do. I really do. I mean, it's an investment. Ain't nobody asking you to give nobody nothing. It's an investment. So from what I heard, Bobby Brown and his team is going to come sit down, do a meet and greet, and look at the movie and see if they're interested in putting money up. Ice-T, it's in Ice-T's hands. Ice-T was supposed to view it. I'm not sure if he viewed it yet or not, but it's in his hands. We haven't heard back from Ice. Uh, Ice doesn't spend his own money. Ice will not put no money up, but he has the money. And so we want Ice to just narrate it. If Ice can narrate it for us, that'd be cool. But I'm not even gonna mention this other dude with a whole lot of money. He got more money than Ice Cube. Probably Snoop Dogg too. He got more money than Snoop Dogg. But I'm not gonna put it out there until it's my understanding that he knows about it. You know. But yeah, man, people need to understand the difference from a handout and an investment. You think the Dodgers thought Shohei Ohtani had his hand out when he wanted all that money? Because if y'all remember, Shohei basically made his own contract. He said he wanted X amount of dollars, and there was only like 3 teams interested in him. And when the Dodgers showed interest, he chose the Dodgers. They made that money back. So that's where it comes to an investment. That was a great investment. They already made their paper back. So they cool on Ohtani, right? Crypto guy ain't messing with us. Which crypto guy? The one that Trump let out with the invisible pen? The dude that got a part that Trump don't know? This administration is such a joke, man. It's made for all these billionaires, homie. They should call it the Billionaire Club. What up, Big Kev? Good to see you back up and rolling with Russ. That's right, man. Good looking up. Yes, sir. You know what? Maybe I should have Kenya come on one day. I'm gonna ask Kenya to come on and have her talk about. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have Kenya come on. You know what? I really wanted to interview her in person, but all my equipment is gone now. So ain't no in-person interview unless she want to go hit the. You know what? I'm gonna see if she want to go to the studio in Palmdale. That's what I'm gonna do. All right. What's happening with it, man? What's up with it? Black Warrior Spirit. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Blessings, loved one. Good to see you. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Good to see you also, man. You know, long time subscriber. Uh, appreciate you, man. Well, KP, I guess you're not coming on, homie. So I'm gonna get up out of here in a minute. I'll put the link in the chat. You could click on that, or any of y'all that feel like you want to come on and ask a question before I absolutely escape for the night. He said nothing here. KP's phone is Tree Nash. Tree Nash. His phone is Tree Nash. He's the only person in the history of me having cell phones that says he doesn't see my text. Now you tell me, is it me or is it him? OKP pulled the okey doke on us tonight. Just kidding. Chicago's in the building. It's all good. Let me see what Kenya said. Hey, I can do that. All right, all right, all right. You hit one button, these phones go crazy. All these ads, right? Well, y'all, I guess that's it, man. We ain't talking about nothing. 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 I'm out of here, man. Y'all take it easy, homie. Good to see y'all. Thanks for checking in. Good looking out, Black Word Spirit. Sorry, KP. I'm gone. Y'all have a good one. Y'all have a good night. Should see y'all tomorrow. Peace.